I was 6 years old when my mom left this country, leaving my father and I in Tibet. My father and I couldn't do anything about it, so we stayed and continued with our life in Tibet. I always liked to go to the park after school, but one day my friend and I witnessed a Chinese officer beating up a defenseless monk and left him to die. I ran home, shocked, and told my father about what I saw. My father grabbed me from the shoulder and told me to stay away from those people with worry. It was early in the morning. I heard someone whispering, so I opened my eyes slowly from my deep sleep. It was my dad, trying to wake me up quietly. He said, "We need to leave," as he demanded, and stared at me with concern. I woke up with so much confusion. "What? Why? What's happening?" I asked. He told me to lower down my voice, and he doesn't have time right now to explain all the detail. My dad was rushing me, saying, "Come on, we gotta go." I was scared and overthinking everything. I couldn't hold it in. My eyes were filled with tears as I stared at him and asked, "But Dad, it's our country. It's our home. We love it here, right?" Tears running down my cheeks as my father wiped them off. My father stared at me and told how everything started and what the Chinese government been doing all these years since 1959. Since 1959, the Chinese government occupied our country. They tortured and threatened the innocents of Tibet. Many people have sacrificed their life for this country, and many people had to leave this country, just like your mom. I cried even more. My father tried calming me down and said, "We had to leave right away." For a moment, we stood silent. My father and I saw smoke from the other village, not far from ours. I was so scared. My father clutched my body to his. We both stared at the smoke and heard screaming from the other villages. We both watched as the soldiers burned the houses one by one. Seconds later, a group of soldiers invaded a home and dragged their family out of theirs and burnt it. The mother yelled, "Wait! My daughter is in there. Wait!" she cried. My father told me what I witnessed is what he doesn't want us to do to us. All of a sudden, he spiraled to supplies and put on his jacket and boots. I saw my father and copied what he did. We heard a loud footsteps coming towards our house. It became quiet. Someone banged the door. We both got shook. My father wasn't entirely done. Then, bang, another hard knock. The soldiers commanded them to open the door. My father opened up the window and threw the supplies out. My father jumped out first. I ran to the window and I jumped out. Then I looked at my boots and looked up. I thought it was a new beginning of my new life. As I followed my dad's footprints, I knew it wasn't going to be an easy journey, but I was willing to risk it.